Consider what would have happened if you'd saved $1 every month from 1900 to 2019. You could invest that dollar in the US stock market every month, rain or shine. Doesn't matter if economists are screaming about a looming recession or a new bear market. You just keep investing. Let's call the investor who does this Sue. Okay, that's $1 a month from 1900 to 2019. Maybe investing during a recession is too scary, so perhaps you invest your dollar in the stock market when the economy is not in a recession. You sell everything when it's in a recession, you save your monthly dollar in cash, and invest everything back into the stock market when the recession ends. We'll call that investor Jim. So Sue just keeps investing the dollar all the time. If it's a recession, if it's not a recession, Jim thinks he has the market timed pretty well. Or perhaps it takes a few months for a recession to scare you out, and then it takes a while to regain confidence before you put it back in the market. You invest $1 in stocks when there's no recession. You sell 6 months after a recession begins, and you invest back in 6 months after the recession ends. And he calls that investor Tom, which a lot of people end up doing that. A few months in to a market drop, I can't handle this anymore. Then they sell, then they later buy back in. And he points out that Sue, who just keeps investing every single month, rain or shine, ends up with about $436,000. Jim, who seems to time it pretty well, ends up with $257,000. Tom, of course, only $234,000. So Sue wins by a mile, right? She wins by a lot. He says there are 1,428 months between 1900 and 2019. Just over 300 of them were during a recession. But by keeping her cool during that 22% of the time the economy was in or near a recession, she ends up with 3/4 more money than Jim or Tom.